Alright, welcome back to my Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, very hard difficulty, blind playthrough. In the previous episode, Kronika merged the timelines together, resulting in two versions of most characters, and we had to play as Khan, which for me was kind of a pain. So hopefully the next character will suit me a bit better. Like before, live commentary during the cutscenes, and then the first attempt of each fight, after which I will give a summary during the winning attempt. Okay, let the suffering continue.
I swear to God, I'm losing it. Can't someone, anyone, explain to me what the hell is going on? Right? I've been in the future for a whole hour and I haven't seen one jetpack. Not one.
I guess that older Johnny doesn't like being reminded how immature he was.
I walked a darker path.
After Shinnok went down, you became a different person. Red lightning, black clothes, authoritarian attitude adjustment.
Yeah, about that. What happened to Dark You?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to know.
And I got an evil twin.
Immature twin, not evil.
As an immortal, I exist outside the normal laws of time. That could explain...
What kind of lame explanation is that? I mean, from a writing perspective, it's such a missed opportunity to have, to not have Dark and, well, Light Raiden, I suppose, interact with each other. After all, a lot of things that happened is because of choices that Raiden made.
I have a kid with him.
At least she's not an actress.
Come on, at least think about it. We each get points off the gross. Coming this summer, Johnny Cage and Johnny Cage.
I guess Johnny Cage wants to be like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Or Eddie Murphy.
Receiving vague premonitions of the future, but none of them foretold this. I must confer with the Elder Gods.
Yeah, because that helped so many times before. The other gods are always practically useless.
Yes, Lord Raiden.
Follow me. Commander,
Yes, Mom. I mean, General.
this is strange for me, too.
You have...
This way you can really see that
What?
that Cassie really resembles her mother.
This morning, we were on a mission. And you gave your life to save it.
Son of a bitch.
I died, son of a bitch. That's a appropriate response, I guess.
And now here you are. Young enough to be my sister.
Cass, you need to see this. Satbeats show another realm incursion at the Wuxi Academy.
Netherrealm? Taking out Shinnok's temple was supposed to stop them.
It's gotta be the time anomaly.
We must help our Shaolin masters.
Why would the Netherrealm want to bust up your alma mater, Liu Kang?
The Dragon Grotto. It's underneath the academy. Earthrealm's Jinsei energy bubbles up in its springs.
That's no good. We've seen firsthand what happens when the Netherrealm screws with Earthrealm's life force.
They will not reach the grotto. It is protected by powerful magic, the deadliest traps. I am sure our counterparts from your era are already dealing.
About that.
Wow, Liu Kang, you might want to sit down.
Yeah.
I die in the Colosseum. You on a rooftop fighting Lord Raiden.
Oh, we're playing as both Liu Kang and Kung Lao?
It is insane.
Alright.
Obsessing over it.
Well, are we going to have tag team battles like in MK9? That sounds interesting.
I'm not. But we can't change a future we don't fully understand. Lord Raiden will guide us.
Yeah, that hasn't worked out before.
He got us both killed.
Yeah, exactly. No. No, not random generic dude. No, don't tell me random generic dude died. He had just so much to do. And stuff. This is a tragedy. Uh-oh. Someone went on the random generic dude massacre.
So many Shaolin. They died defending our sacred ground. The Netherrealm will pay.
Vengeance solves everything in the Mortal Kombat universe. Alright, Traps in the Monastery. Reminds me of the Shaolin Monks spin-off game, which was a bit meh. Still better than that Sub-Zero mythology disaster.
Whoever came here knew how to disarm these traps.
Do you know how? The monks never taught me.
More likely, you did not attend class. Watch for the pattern. And pick your moment.
Yeah, that doesn't count as disarming a trap. That's like me making a boss guide and simply saying, the key to defeating this boss is to simply not get hit. Then again, I sort of gave that advice for often a cause, but that's how you disarm a trap. Imagine that as soon as he retrieved his head, the blade started swinging again. I almost expected that to happen. After all, if there are no tag team battles in this game, then who exactly are we going to play as? Given that this chapter is named after both of them.
I did not do that.
I did.
Alright, old school Scorpion. Nice.
Scorpion. Of course you survived the time merger.
You will not
Oh, he works for Chronica for reasons? Hey! We can pick one. Kung Lao.
Can you stop the traps?
Yeah, Liu Kang knows how to disarm the traps, between air quotes, so...
Fighting you at Shang Tsung's tournament.
That's right, he lost against Scorpion back then.
fight.
Okay. Oh, this already feels so much better than Kodokan. At least Kung Lao is a fast character. And so is Scorpion, of course. Okay, well, his moves feel so much more natural than Kodokan, so that's at least a good sign. Fuck. I just wanted to say, oh, I have had a pretty good start. Well, if I manage to win now, then he has no longer his fatal blow, so... Let's take this round. Alright, first round goes to me. Not a bad start. Oh, nice. Okay, don't get in the corner. Come on. Fuck! I hate it when you're in the corner and you just cannot do anything anymore. Yeah, now I'm out of the corner and it's already over. Yeah. Okay, second round goes to him. Still possible, we both no longer have our fatal blows. It's not good. Looking good. Not a bad start, not a bad start. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, feature me here. Despite having a good start, Scorpion did give me quite a bit of trouble. But fortunately, Kung Lao is a much easier to use character than Kodokan, and he has some pretty helpful moves. Not only, as you saw, does the main combo I use have that ability to do that special counter damage, where you see the close-up animation, but Kung Lao's downward jump attack can be enhanced by using R1, where you use half of your attack bar, and that results in a sort of grab attack that does quite a bit of damage, and especially because unlike Baraka, Scorpion doesn't have a specific move designed to punish you for jumping, that move is quite spammable. And yeah, I know it's not an honorable way to fight, but to emphasize again, I don't really play fighting games, so in this genre I'm a bit of a noob, which only works out if you're also Cybot. And of course, like always, you have the best chance of winning when you have a good start, causing your opponent to waste their fatal blow. And by the way, Kung Lao's spinning move is also very good because you can follow it up with an uppercut. But the downside is that it has practically no range. So unless you manage to use it mid-combo, it's not that likely that you can make good use of it. But in principle, it's a very helpful move. Nice. Nice.
I can't stop the traps. The locks have been changed.
Like my ex-wife when she kicked me out. Is that poison gas or is Bo Raicho in this game as well? Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Why?
A friendly character? Oh, it's Jade. I wanted to say, do we have to fight her again? But we didn't fight her in Chapter 1, right? I thought we would, but it didn't happen. So I guess she's going to be our next opponent.
An untimely death. Like yours, due to Raiden's incompetence.
You cannot turn us against him.
But why did they disarm the traps then?
They were caused by our mistakes.
You have been deceived, Liu Kang. The truth is, Raiden murdered you.
Okay, well, I just picked Kung Lao, so let's pick Liu Kang now. Huh? What? Ah! What the hell? They changed the names around? Okay, well, I guess we play as Kung Lao again then. You know what? Actually, I should play as Kung Lao, because now I know at least how he fights. And with Liu Kang, I have to learn his moveset. So, let's just say that for this chapter we'll just stick to Kung Lao. I guess I'll have the best chance of getting through it with the least amount of pain if I do that. So now I know his moves to an extent. At least the moves that I can spam. So what is that force field supposed to be? Is that like make some moves more powerful or something? Okay, fuck, that goes to first round. It doesn't matter. It's not like I expect to have many situations like against Kitana in the first chapter. So first attempts are going to be very, 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 very rare. Or from this point on, non-existent. That's also possible. Okay. Well, we're going to stick with Kung Lao at least. Alright, even though Jade doesn't have a jump counter like Baraka, but using the same tactic of just letting her come to me and then quickly get a combo in was a very successful strategy. Moreover, Jade tends to leave herself open when she casts that aura around her, which makes almost no difference. In fact, it only counters projectiles. And you will actually see me look up the head throw move, and that's how I even found out what that force field does in the first place. Another thing that Jade does a lot is what I initially thought was a Shao Kahn-like taunt. It actually turns out to be a parry. But for some reason she never actually parried any of my attacks. So practically speaking, that was always the best time to counterattack, strangely enough.
like the real you better.
I like the version of Jade that did the victory pose in MK9. Victory pose? Pose! I guess I played too much Dark Souls. Then again, the word poise should have faded from my vocabulary after Dark Souls 3, but whatever.
The Dragon Grotto is through there.
What if the next revenants we have to fight are us?
Ooh, I like that idea. That would be pretty epic.
Elder gods, I have come to seek counsel. The realms are in crisis.
The crisis is grave indeed, Raiden. Every being will be erased in a temporal Armageddon. Even we Elder Gods. Already our power weakens.
And still, we're not going to do anything. Oh, what's Satrion? That's a new playable character. Satrion is one of the Elder Gods?
Time's momentum be restored.
It will be done.
Okay. Huh.
Speak your mind, Raiden.
Since this time merger, I have learned about my future. That my champions fall. That I become a tyrant. If Kronika is
The short little while we saw Dark Raiden, he wasn't that evil, to be honest, but...
Time will not predetermine your destiny. That is for you to shape.
Is there any point?
Oh, that's the other new character. What's his name again? Tremorjax. Tremorjax, the new character Tremorjax. Nice. Ah, bit lame that they just mentioned it, but yeah, that's cool. Now we have to fight our evil self. Don't smirk, Tremorjax.
Welcome to your future. Courtesy of Raiden. Our future may be tragic, but it's not Lord Raiden's fault. You've both been warped by Shinnok's evil.
Shao Kahn snapped my neck in the arena. Raiden saw it coming and did nothing.
I would have defeated Shao Kahn, but Raiden wanted the glory. His lightning cut me down. No, I don't believe that.
It's not that far from the truth, to be honest.
Betray you, then you will believe.
Alright, Kung Lao versus Kung Lao.
The thought of becoming you sickens me, but I won't blame Raiden.
Yeah, maybe he can actually help me out learning the moveset.
Life by stopping time.
Fight.
Kronika didn't stop time, she merged time. If the time was stopped, then no one would be moving, which would actually... Oh, that's right, they have a teleport. Maybe I should use that myself. Okay. Might come in handy. Yeah, the CPU is playing Kung Lao a lot better than I am. Okay, well at least I didn't get stuck in the corner. Fuck, I should have used my fatal blow. Yeah, let's just try again.
Fight.
Alright, feature me again. I don't know what it is with the third fight always being the easiest fight in each chapter, but that was again the case. Not on the same level as Kitana in chapter 1, but I do suspect that dynamic difficulty has something to do with it. So that over the course of the first 2 fights, the difficulty slowly goes down, and then after winning the 3rd fight, the difficulty goes up again for the 4th fight. The main thing I noticed in this fight is that Evil Kung Lao doesn't block that much, or at least not that effectively. He's still quite aggressive, but it's relatively easy to get your combos to connect. Technically he can punish your jump attacks with the spinning move, but that actually only happens rarely. And not only do I like to start a combo with a jumping punch attack, but that dropkick into grab attack move was especially spammable in this fight. Alright, very nice. Very nice.
You shame our family.
I hardly took any damage in the 2nd round, so I can pat myself on the back a bit. That's allowed. That's completely allowed.
Is it me, or could they be telling the truth?
Worry about it later. We have bigger problems.
Okay, so I guess Tremor Jax is going to be our final opponent. He's quite a big guy, so...
You should have listened to your Revenant counterparts. With this power, Kronika will remake history.
And she needs that why? I don't understand how god powers even work, actually, but... what? Okay, that was Tremor Jax. What the hell?
That was easy.
Does he have a... what? Oh, is he going to revive? Alright, Tremor Jax dies twice.
I, Geras, am a fixed point in time. With every death and rebirth, I grow stronger.
Oh, so he's he's basically the Doomsday of the Mortal Kombat universe. Yeah, and he's quite strong.
Fetch the Jinsei, chosen one.
You're good, but you're no great Kung Lao.
You've met my ancestor?
He stood a
Oh, yeah, he's quite ancient, of course.
You have none.
Yeah.
Fight.
He's probably a very powerful character, but hopefully he's also a bit slow. Yeah. Ow, oh, fuck. Eh. It's not good. Alright, hopefully I can take the first round. Ah, fuck. Of course. Well, I can survive this, so hopefully I can still take the first round after he's done. Okay. Spamming moves for the win. Don't judge me, it works. He's quite fond of that, how do you even say that? It's not really a grab attack. But, you know, that hammer attack. Again? Come on. I have my fatal blow still. Okay, don't mess up now. Damn it, I should have used my fatal blow. Yeah, that was stupid. Fuck, he does it again. Well, if I'm up in the air, I guess it won't work, but it's kind of hard to see it coming. Fuck, I'm messing up. Yeah, he does it. He does it so many times. I should have used my fatal blow in the previous round and... fuck. Now I'm probably not going to make it. Damn it. I could have won the first time if I just didn't... Yeah. And feature me again. Well, it should be clear, Tremor Jax is quite fond of using that move where he makes you sink into the ground, followed by getting crushed between two hammers. He's not as combo savvy as other characters, well, unless you get stuck in a corner of course. But unlike against Revenant Kung Lao, this guy is quite effective when it comes to blocking your attacks. And what makes it worse is that when you start blocking his attacks, he will simply follow up with that sinking sand hammer attack. And obviously, blocking does jack shit against that. You can only avoid it by jumping, but it often happens before you even realize it. Well, at least against an opponent like this, I feel even less guilty for spamming the same moves. After all, he does that as well. As I said before, the difficulty always seems to increase again after the third fight. Okay, so that entire fight didn't even phase him. He's basically toying with us, I think.
I respect your spirit, but Kronika's will must be done.
Yes, he is. He can just make the time stop. Okay, so we were never a threat to begin with. Yeah, this guy's probably going to play a very important role later on in the story. Being Kronika's servant and all. Oh! Speak of the devil. Kronika, wear a wig.
It's dangerous to let them live.
If they die, their revenant selves will cease to exist.
Oh, so that's why we were kept alive earlier on. When we were stuck in that trap with the poison gas.
Yet again, Liu Kang. You've chosen the wrong destiny.
Bitch. And she disappears like Batman. In a way, it's such a cheap gimmick to make a character look powerful by making them float when they could easily just walk, but it does... Hey, it's Sector. But it does work. It's a cheap gimmick, but it works. Okay, so there's Sectors involved as well. Oh, but they were not announced as playable characters. They are not in the character roster. So is this like in MK9 where you had NPCs?
Soon, it will be mine once Kotal is killed.
And what is your progress, Sector?
The Cyberlink Quay factory is modified to your specifications. Production exceeds projections.
She's the goddess of looking smug rather than the goddess of time. Alright, that's it for chapter 3. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out my other videos, and of course, stay tuned for chapter 4.